Hello all. In this particular tutorial, we will learn how to connect to Oracle database using WinSQL from your Windows PC. Let me repeat, you want to connect to an Oracle database from your Windows PC using WinSQL. Where is this Oracle database hosted? This Oracle database can be on another Windows machine, or this Oracle database can be on another Linux machine. So from your Windows PC, you want to connect to an Oracle database which is hosted on a remote server, on a different server, and you want to connect to it using WinSQL. Now, there are some steps that you need to do on your Windows PC. So you need to download Oracle client from Oracle website, which will also called as Oracle driver. You need an Oracle ID to download the Oracle client. If you don't have one, create one. Once you have downloaded the Oracle client, unzip and run the setup.exe to install the Oracle client. Once you have installed the Oracle client, you need to get this information from your DBA. So where is this Oracle database hosted? So you need to know either the host name, server, IP address, just one of this. You don't need all of this. Host name or the server or the IP address where the Oracle database is running or hosted. Port number of Oracle database. This is sometimes called as listener port. So the port of Oracle instance and the Oracle service name of the Oracle database that you want to connect. This information you can get from your DBA. So once you have this information, we need, again, let me repeat, you just need three pieces of information: host name, port number, and Oracle service name. Now, once we have this information, we'll create a TNS entry in tnsnames.ora file. The tnsnames.ora file, to do that, what we need to do, we need to create a folder called network under the client installation, and under that network folder, we need to create another folder called admin, and we need to create a file called tnsnames.ora. So wherever you have installed the client, under that create a folder called network, under that create another folder called admin, under that place this file called tnsnames.ora, and in this tnsnames.ora we will create an entry something like this. You can just copy paste it, or you can search on a search engine and find out how the tnsnames.ora file looks like, sample tns m3. And once you have got this, so basically there are three things that you need to specify, which we got from here. The host or IP address, you can either specify the host name or the IP address of the database server, the database port or the listener port, and the service name. Now this one doesn't have to match this. You can create this with anything that you recognize as familiar. You don't have to match this with this, but normally you will want to match it so that you know where you are connecting, but again, it's not mandatory. Now, once you have created a TNS entry, we will create an ODBC entry. Once you have created an ODBC entry, we will download and install WinSQL, and we will connect to Oracle database using WinSQL. So if I have to repeat the steps: download Oracle client, run the setup.exe to install Oracle client, create a TNS entry, create an ODBC entry, download and install WinSQL, connect to Oracle database using WinSQL. Now that we have seen all these steps, let's go ahead and connect to our database, connect to our server. So this is where we are going to do that. And you can see here, there is no WinSQL. So there is no WinSQL on this machine. So the first thing that we need to do, as I mentioned, we need to download the Oracle client. So to download the Oracle client, you'll go and search for download Oracle 19c Windows client, and you will get this result. And here you will get multiple options. Look for the Oracle database 19c client. Again, you can choose the 21c client, the latest one, but I'll go with 19c client. And if you are doing this on a 32-bit machine, choose the 32-bit version. If you are doing it on 64-bit machine, choose the 64-bit machine version. And here, either you can go with the client home or client. Both will work fine. There are some slight differences between how this works. I will not go into detail, but I'll go with the client. So I'll not go with the client home. I'll go with the client. So right click on here, and then it will start downloading this client. I have already downloaded this, so I'm going to cancel this. And once you have downloaded it, let's go to the server or your Windows PC, and here is the client. So it's a zip file. As you can see, it was a zip file So unzip that file. Let's wait for the unzip to complete. Under that, you will find client. Under that, you will find this setup.exe. This setup.exe run as administrator. Setup.exe. We are going to run that. Let's wait for the Oracle client installation wizard to open. Give it a minute. Or and you can see here it has launched. You can choose any of these options: administrator, runtime, instance client, custom. You can choose any of this option. Administrator will is a slightly bigger package. It will need more space. Runtime is slightly smaller. Instance client is the smallest, and custom if you want to select what you want to install. I'll go with the smallest package, instance client, because that will work. And this is the smallest and the fastest. So let me go and install the instant client. So wait for let's wait for it will check some prerequisites. So let's wait for the prerequisites to complete, and then so where it is it's trying to install. So give it a location based on your choice. Give it a location. So I'll say D drive app 190 client 1. So this is, you can again, I will not put it in D drive. Let's say put it in the C drive, wherever you want to install it. That's your choice. And basically it has passed the prerequisites, so it's going to install in C drive. So click on install, wait for the installation to complete. Should not take much time because we have chosen the smallest one, the instant client, 350 MB only, so it should not take much time. So 71% complete, and the installation of Oracle client was successful. So the first part is done. So the download and install is done. The next part is, so we have completed up to here. So we need this information. So the host name, port number, Oracle service name, which using which will create a TNS entry. And the TNS entry will be under the, wherever you have installed the client, under that you will create a folder called network. Under that you will create a folder called admin, and under that you will create a file called tnsnames.ora. And you will have this kind of this entry in this particular file. So let's go to the server where we have, or the machine that where we have installed. So app 19 client 1. Under this, what you do is like create a new folder called network. Under that, create a new folder called admin and place a file called tnsnames.ora. Place a file called tnsnames.ora. So what I've done is like, let me, here there is oracle.sql. So this file, make sure that the extension of that file is Aura, and the name of that file is tnsnames. That's done. Edit that file and keep the entry. And here, if you see carefully, again, you can either give the IP address. Let me put this as a host name. So either is fine, host name or the IP address, both is fine. And this, as I mentioned, can be of your choice. You can, your Oracle DB. So this can be anything that you want. So this doesn't have to be. So let's say I want to my DB. I want to give this as my DB. It doesn't have to match this. But this has to be matching to what the database is. So the database is hosted on DB1, listening on 1521, and the service name is Aura19D. And we have created an entry called MyDB. So now that's done. Close this. And what we will do now, we have completed this. So the next part is creating an ODBC entry and then download and install WinSQL and connect to Oracle database using WinSQL. So the next part is we need to now create an ODBC entry. So let's launch this 64-bit, run as admin, system DSN, add Oracle in Oracle Client 19C home. So that looks good. The driver has appeared. So here we need to give the DNS name. So I don't remember what I gave, but I think I gave MyDB. Let's say MyDB. That's what I think I gave. User, the user of the database user. Here again, you can give whatever name you want. So let's give MyDB. Again, it doesn't have to match this. You can give another name here, but let's say I'll give MyDB. Test the connection. Give the password of Oracle user. The connection is successful, so that looks good. Click OK. Click OK. So we have created an ODBC entry. The final part is running the WinSQL setup. So let's install the WinSQL. This is the final part. Just wait for that. Looks good. Now what I'll do is launch this WinSQL 64-bit, and you can see MyDB has appeared here. So let's say Oracle, give the username, give the password. If you want to save the password, you can save it. Click OK and say yes, OK. And now we have successfully connected to our Oracle database. And I'll show you something that this is actually an Oracle database. So let's launch the command prompt, clear this, and let's say SQL plus Oracle at MyDB. So we are connecting to MyDB Oracle using the user ID called Oracle. Enter the password of Oracle user, and we should be connected. What mistake I did? Oh, it was in the caps lock. So that mistake I did. Let's clear this. Again, I made a mistake. I knew that. So let me do something. Let's actually, instead of doing this, let me put the password here. I don't want it to do that, but that's fine. I was doing mistake. So I've connected to the Oracle database. And if I say select describe v $instance, select host name from v $instance, then you should be able to see that this database is on DB1, and that's the one where we created the entry in the tnsnames.ora. We specified that we want to connect to the database which is hosted on DB1. This particular machine name is, let me show you. This is Win22. So from this Windows machine, we have connected to the Oracle database, which is hosted on host DB1. So we have connected to an Oracle database which is hosted on DB1, and what I'm going to do now, let me connect one more time and let me show you. So let's say host clear, select star from employee, and you should be able to see that we get table or view does not exist. So now let's do something. Let's go to the WinSQL. Okay, so it was, let me create. Yeah. So now let's create a table from WinSQL. Let's do all of this together. Yeah. So let's create a table called employee, execute, insert into that table, one row affected, select, make sure, and you can see that we now have employee table. Let's go back to the command prompt and verify that table which we did not exist now is there with one record, and that record we inserted from our WinSQL. So this is how we have made a connection to an Oracle database from WinSQL. So let me repeat the steps one more time. So what we did, we downloaded the Oracle client, we installed the Oracle client, we created a TNS entry, we created an ODBC entry, we downloaded and installed WinSQL, and we connected to Oracle database using WinSQL. I hope this tutorial was useful. In this particular tutorial, we learned how to connect to Oracle database using WinSQL from your Windows PC. If you did like this video, if you did like the content, then do subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching and see you in next tutorial. Bye bye.